Alright, y'all, welcome back to another installment of Creating Coziness. I'm here with my girl Raisa, feel me? So, to start it off, let the people know what you do and your background and everything.
My name's Raisa, but people call me Rai, like the bread. I'm into graphic design. I do video graphics. I do some analog, make them into digital. I'm from Jersey. I can't really give you like a set place because I kind of been around, but yeah, that's it.
Word, so let the people know what type of art that you really focus on and, really excel at.
Graphic design mostly. I like to make advertisements. It's not all digital though. I think I started off with the analog thing and they were just sketches, but you can clean it up on Photoshop, so I kind of stay in Photoshop, go to Illustrator sometimes. Started using Final Cut Pro to take the digitals and make them into like a video set instead of just one still picture. It's kind of boring.
Word. So what really motivated you and inspired you to pursue that particular art form, especially with the advertisements?
I don't think there's a person that really inspired me to start doing advertisements or start doing the video work. I kind of was doing it my whole life on my phone, really. I didn't take it serious until I got a laptop. I was always into art. My whole family was artists, poetry, music. I just didn't know that there were other forms, really. So it wasn't until I think like my sophomore year of high school I met somebody who was an artist, like into fashion and stuff, and they wanted to put me on. They put me on and I fell in love with that. It was easy.
Alright, so talk about your love for fashion and how that plays a role into how you pursue different realms of art.
I can talk to you about my love for art in general, more so. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, the Blonde album? Frank's Blonde album? Love that album. I listened to the album like front and back, and I knew exactly what he was talking about and the instruments that he was using and why he was using them. And like, he's a real artist. Frank Ocean's a real artist, and I didn't realize that it's all kind of the same thing, like with the fashion and with animation and with like graphics, analog, all that. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I was asking how did fashion play a role into, just basically your personality as a whole, when it comes to art.
I'm horrible at speaking. I can't really say all that I want to say. And art kind of gave me that. Same thing with the album, it just gives you something. So you don't always have to sit somebody down and tell them how you feel. You can just put it in a visual, put it in music, or whatever works.
So, with that being said, is there any other form of art that you really want to focus on in life other than just the advertisements, being that you want to express yourself in different ways?
I would say the fashion thing. I mean, I started school doing fashion design, but I don't think I want to make the clothing. I think it's more so like styling, really. I think I'd want to focus on that. And the video work. I really like editing videos. It's so much fun. I want to be able to do that.
Word. So, do you see yourself, dealing with any specific form of art within the next 10 or so years? Like, where do you see yourself in the future with everything that you have in your mind right now?
Multimedia designer. Only because I can't just pick one. I don't know, want to be a designer, probably part of some creative team. I thought about working alone, but I think I do have great ideas, but I love to hear what other people have to say. I don't always think about how it would look to somebody else. And that's kind of the whole point, is to be able to translate what you're trying to say to somebody else. So it's cool to be in a group. I think I want that, to work on a creative team. Probably under some brand. If not, make my own, whatever works out.
Word. So, are there any other goals that you want to meet in life? You know, not having anything to do with art, just like any life goals or achievements that you want to accomplish?
I have a lot of goals that I want to accomplish. Long term, short term?
It doesn't matter.
I want, outside of art, I want to better my relationship with myself. And I want to better my relationship with my family. And basically just the people around me, because I am big on communication. I do like talking about it, but I don't always get the point across. I don't always hear the other person. Sorry. I don't always hear the other person. I want to be able to do that. So I feel like once I achieve that, once I'm able to listen and give like, what's the word? Blinking. Just, I want to be able to listen. I want to be able to be there for someone and they actually think I'm there for them.
Word. You want to be able to have an impact on people's lives, type shit.
Oh yeah, always.
Word. So, do you have any last remarks or any last words that you want to let the people know?
You don't have to pick just one thing in life. It's okay to be indecisive. That's kind of the beauty of it. And yeah, that's it.
Word. Let the people know, your social medias and any platform they could reach you at.
Okay. You probably not. So this Raisa, Raisa M. Baraka. It's my Instagram. My Twitter, Raisa Fenty. And yeah. Oh, my art account, Mahdi 2 point, MAHDI 2 point.
Word. Appreciate having you on the show.
I appreciate you having me.
Shit was valid, yo.
That was fun.
It wasn't that long. I mean, it was 8 minutes. I thought it was like longer than that.